It's August 2021 and I'm finishing my tour of my hometown by speeding down the River Thames on a U-boat, gliding high above it on the Dangleway, riding a train that was designed to ferry parcels under London and taking the views from the top of an Olympic legacy. For centuries, the Thames was the most important asset that London possessed, the docks of London being the most important in the world. From trading barges to tea clippers such as the Cutty Sark, London was powered by international trade and its docks. The Cutty Sark was one of the last and the fastest of the sail-powered tea clippers to be built, designed to be fast to bring its precious cargo back to the tea-dependent UK. But with the rapid improvements in steamship design, within a decade she'd been relegated to bringing wool back from Australia. After years in Portugal and as a training ship, she returned to London in 1954 and has proudly stood as a museum in Greenwich ever since. Despite a fire during renovations in 2007, much original fabric of the ship survives, and, since renovation works, you can now even wander underneath the ship to see its keel. Innovative ways had to be found to get people across the river without disrupting shipping, leading to the first tunnel under a navigable river being built between Rotherhithe and Wapping in the mid-19th century. By the early 20th century, further tunnels had been built at Woolwich and here at Greenwich. A more modern way of crossing the river, though significantly less useful than the foot tunnels, is the Emirates airline, or as most Londoners know it, the Dangleway. Built for the 2012 Olympics, it runs from not that close to the O2 Arena, the failed Millennium Dome, to nowhere near the XL Exhibition Centre. But at the time of COVID, when you can guarantee a cabin to yourself, it's a great way to take in the sights of the Docklands. As the docks moved further out from London, the river started to fall silent, and for decades became an underused and forgotten highway through the city. After several false starts and failed ventures, just before the turn of the millennium, Thames clippers started to run high-frequency and high-speed catamaran services on the river. And today, the river bus service are a valuable and viable way of quickly getting across the city, from Woolwich in the east to the centre and out to Putney in the west at peak times. Downstream of Tower Bridge, there are no speed limits, and the boats can open up the taps. And with boats running until late into the evening, you can use them as a way of doing some nighttime sightseeing. Though if you think of London public transport, it's unlikely the riverboats will be the first thing that comes to people's mind. The red double-decker bus and the London Underground being global icons of London, but are still vital to the running of a city, and you can trace the history of those at the London Transport Museum in Covent Garden. The museum charts the history of transportation in London, from the first sedan chairs through to the first horse-drawn buses, the world's first underground railway, and its eventual evolution to the modern underground network, along with the design and development of London's iconic red buses, as well as exhibitions on the instantly recognisable design of London transport and the future for travel in the capital. The museum is located in the former flower halls of Covent Garden Market, which along with the fruit market closed in the 1970s and they relocated out of the centre of London. Today, along with the Transport Museum, the market space is regenerated into a shopping and leisure destination, with boutique shops and restaurants filling the space. And those two themes of reuse and transport are brought together in the penultimate stop on my tour of the capital, as I descended below the streets of the city to the underground line that never appeared on any rail maps: Mail Rail. Built in the 1920s to rush mail across the city, avoiding the congested streets above, this tiny railway was only ever built to carry mail bags, and it did, round the clock, for 76 years, until it was mothballed in 2003. As the system is only mothballed and not abandoned, it means that it's been possible to open a small section of a line around the Mount Pleasant sorting office as a tourist attraction, and you can live the life of your Amazon parcels as you journey through the tunnels of the Post Office Railway. For my final stop, I head out east again, to Stratford and the Olympic Park, site of one of London's greatest modern triumphs in hosting the 2012 Games. As part of the park, the ArcelorMittal Orbit observation tower was built, and from here you can get some of the best views of the growth of modern London, able to see both the historic financial capital in the city and the new financial powerhouse in the Docklands. With 6 international airports serving a combined 400 destinations across the globe and Eurostar rail connections to France, Belgium and the Netherlands, London is one of the most connected cities on the planet.